friends, and welcome back to Beloved Reviews. If you're new here on this channel, I share with you delightful, family-friendly, and faith-based movies and television shows. Happy Wednesday, y'all, and how are y'all doing today? What is going on? What is going on? As for me, I'm in an amazing mood. I feel good. I really do. Yeah, I've been watching lots of good things, some fun, exciting things, some thought-provoking things we're going to be getting into at some point. But overall, y'all know how I feel when I get on here and spend time with y'all. It is one of my favorite parts of the day. But how y'all doing? Y'all let me know in the comments, what are you up to? What are you watching? What are you streaming? Have you been to the movie theater lately? I know the typical questions. Y'all know how it go. Okay, we gotta catch up. We have to catch up. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get started with our special feature today, which is titled Love for Starters. Now you can actually find this film streaming right now on Hallmark Plus. But first, let me tell y'all what this film is about. In order to save her beloved father's lakefront restaurant, a skilled interior designer must partner with the celebrity chef her father hired without her knowledge to revamp the place before time runs out. Now friends, this was so cute. If you know me, you know I love me some films that bring us to the kitchen or the grill, okay? Barbecue, bake-offs, or simply like restaurant, culinary, anything that the film revolves around, automatically I am right there. I'm like, girl, save me a plate. Put it aside because y'all be knowing I be hungry sometimes. But here we are in this lakefront like hotel area. I mean, the view, the scenery is so beautiful, y'all. Oh, you just feel like you out there just experiencing that ocean breeze, that it just makes you want to get in a boat somewhere. I mean, you ain't even got to really sail nowhere. Just sit on that thing and listen to the lapping of the water. You know, that's how I was feeling when I was watching it. I just wanted to be out there. I wanted to get me a little blanket, a picnic basket, sit out there and just stare at the ocean. That's really what I wanted to do. So the scenery alone is gonna keep you engaged. You're gonna feel like you done took a vacation, especially right now. If you're a bit frugal, tight on funds, and don't really see how you can really go nowhere, this right here gonna seem like you don't went somewhere, okay? And it is affordable. I'm not telling you, it's affordable. This is a free ticket to a coastal town. And we're going to be staying at a hotel, not a motel, a hotel, right? So here we are introduced to Liv. Now, Liv is an interior designer doing her thing. She's trying to make partner at the particular organization that she works for. But she does end up going home. And at home is this lakefront hotel that her dad owns. And they've been struggling a little bit more than what she originally thought. So she is walking into something that she didn't expect, a little bit of a surprise. And I understand Dad doesn't necessarily want to worry his daughters because she does have a sister. And Dad trying to get his thing together. Of course, this hotel has been a part of their family legacy for some time, so he's not willing to give it up. And it is a part of her mom legacy as well, who's, you know, no longer with her. So this hotel is a big deal. And Liv, her name is Liv, but we call her Liv. Liv didn't really expect that a lot of things was going on behind the scenes, like how much her dad was struggling with this thing. And they are in need of a new chef. And Liv was kind of caught off guard and surprised that her dad went ahead and hired a chef without even talking it over with her to see what she might think, wanting to get her input because she feels like she knows what she's doing. She's good at her job and she has a lot to offer here with her whole family legacy. So it was a bit of a surprise, okay? Total surprise. But before, like on her way back home, she is like in the store, like some kind of store, right? And in the seasoning section, all these different seasoning, these flavors and everything, and run into this guy. And this guy is a bit different. He's already checking out the seasoning, looking for something in particular. And we get off right off the bat with how he's moving and looking through them seasonings and mumbling underneath his breath and stuff. Yeah, y'all, mumbling, okay? Mumbling underneath his breath, talking about some is this all that's here? Like, he expecting some fancy Nancy something kind of thing. I'm like, that season ain't good enough for you? Like, what you looking for, man? What you looking for? That's what I'm thinking. And so that's what Liv is thinking as she rolls up on him and try to help him search through what he's trying to get a hold of, what he was looking for. But he seems a little bit uppity about something. It's like, okay, you know, that's why I'm looking at him like, okay, like, come on, what's the deal? This ain't good enough for you, right? So he has a small encounter with Liv, and Liv kind of brush it off her shoulders and go about her business and go into her family hotel. But who she runs into at the hotel in the little dining area, the same guy who was at the stove looking for some salt and a particular type of seasoning. And she's like, what are you doing here? And he's like, what are you doing here? So they had that little moment where they trying to understand how we end up back here again. And this is when she learns that he is the new chef that her dad hired. But even more than that, y'all, here's the kicker. He's just not any chef. He is the chef, a chef that is very, very popular, comes from New York, had his own thing going, always was head chef. Like, he's a big deal. He's the big thing. He's just not someone that they just plucked out of culinary school, or you just got around the way, who never really had a job but probably got a gift or a talent that somebody was talking about around town. Nah, this guy is the big thing. He's a big deal. But the thing, and Liv is wondering, how in the world were you able to get that? Like, how? Because she can imagine this guy doesn't come cheap at all. And they're trying to get, like, revamp their hotel, revamp their dining experience for their guests. They're really going through a season where they're trying to see what works and what doesn't work. And so they have to be very careful about their funds and the reputation of what they're trying to build here. And this guy, although he does have the reputation, he has the influence, he has the gift. But Liv is wondering if he's a right fit for them, because he is very, very fancy. He is about fine dining, that type of thing. And she feels like that's not what their patrons or their guests like want or need here. Like, this is a coastal town. They're about forgive me, y'all, they're about street food, different things like that, the stuff that you can kind of eat with your hands and things. That's what they're used to here. They're not used to this fancy stuff that he's going to be putting together. And yes, it looks nice, but it doesn't look like something you want to dive into. You want to just stick your fingers in your hands in here. And he is so stuck on this. Like, he is about his girl child. I was turned off by this. Okay, it's one thing to be all into that, but come on now, we are real people. We people can't be affording all of that right now. We want something that's just delicious, that looks delicious. Okay, not something that looks like you don't even want to touch it because it looks just that fine, just that pretty. But you can imagine the taste. The taste probably ain't nowhere near. It ain't mouth-watering. You're not looking at this thing thinking, ooh, I can lose myself in this thing. And so Liv dad is like, all right, I get where you're coming from, and yes, my daughter does have a point here, but at the same time, I already hired this guy. He's under contract. We can't really break that contract without losing a lot of money here. So how about, Liv, you work closely with him. Y'all work together and see what you come up with. And Liv is like, no, I can't deal with him. She remembered that small experience in that stove, how he was about that salt and that seasoning. He's a bit of a prick when it comes to being in that kitchen. I don't know if I got the patience for this. I don't know, honey. Daddy, can we really, come on now. We ain't got another solution for this thing. But Liv ultimately agrees to go ahead and work alongside Dex, and she is going there a little bit guarded, but at the same time, she's going in there a little bit open-minded. And I thought that was very, like, sweet of her, because this is her dad's hotel, this is her dad's place, and she is good in her field. She knows what she's doing as far as interior designing and stuff. So you would think that that amount of confidence that she does have, that she's not going to let nobody get in her way. It's her way or the highway in a sense. But that was not her attitude. Not at all from the beginning. She was very humble, was willing to work, like give him the reins and let him like get a feel of what he wants and how we can tweak these things to make it fit more or of the coastal atmosphere that we're trying to create here, like a friendly, family friendly atmosphere, not suits and tuxedos and gowns type of thing. And I totally got her because I feel that way too. I get it. There's a time and a place for everything. I'm sure it'd be nice here and there to go somewhere and you have to dress up, get all dolled up and all of that. But for the most part, on a regular basis, I am more the girl, I feel like, with what Liv is trying to cater to, that type of yes, where yeah, give me some finger food, give me some elephant ears with some powdered sugar on there, some hot dogs, give me something grilled, some seasoned fries, and I'm good. Okay, I'll kick my feet up, give me a little beach chair, I sit out there in that water and I am good. I am happy. I am coming back here. Okay, that's how I feel. So I do get where Liv is coming from, but at the same time I do understand there you do have guests out there who enjoy more of a fine dining experience and that type of thing. So I do get where Dex is coming from and what he's trying to create or recreate here. But at the same time, you need to be humble because you got fired from your last job, okay? Because a major food critic came to the restaurant that you were head chef at, and they were not pleased with your food. Although you thought it looked glamorous, you thought it looked something like wow, tasteful and elegant and all that type of thing like that and everything. But that food critic was not impressed. He probably felt like the heart was missing. We want to feel that love in the food, okay? That's what get us. That's what touched the real regular folks, okay? And you didn't have that. And as a result, that restaurant that you were head chef over got a bad review, they end up firing you. And now it's almost like he's been blackballed because no other restaurant after that wants to hire him. And that's how he ended up in this coastal hotel. And even though he kind of looking down at it in a sense like, come on now, I came from the top in New York, fine dining, and now I'm here in this little rinky-dink town, and you expect me to be happy about this? Like the person who over him, I don't know if that's his manager or something like that, who's trying to still look around and see if they can get him somewhere that he'll feel more comfortable at, and he'll feel like he didn't kind of y'all forgive me, you're trying to clear my throat and everything. That he didn't kind of like downgrade from. And I get how you feeling because that's normal. If you were at the top of where you was and it's almost like you were demoted and you still feel like you talented, you got a gift and you are Mr. Such and Such, everybody know you for this. And imagine if anybody roll up here at this hotel and see you in the kitchen, what would they say? And he got all of that going through his mind right now. And he even told her, the lady, whoever she's supposed to be, looking for other chef positions for him, like head chef, fine dining positions for him. He was like, please don't let nobody know about this, that I'm working here. And I get it, but it's like sometimes we do need to be humble. We can't get that high and mighty and think that high and mighty of ourselves and forget where you came from. Because not everybody don't start at the top. I mean, even those who are born with a silver spoon in their mouth, they don't start at the top. In a sense of finances, maybe, but as far as your brand and people getting to know you for a particular thing, we all have to kind of get there. And just because you don't arrive don't mean that you're gonna be there forever. You can surely be humbled, and I feel like this is what that's needed. And he didn't get it right off the bat, at least at the very beginning of this film. He didn't see the blessing in being at this particular hotel because it could have been worse. I mean, imagine you could have been at, I don't know, McDonald's or something somewhere, because that's how much they had blackballed him. Nobody wanted him in their restaurant, regardless of your reputation and what they felt like, how far you came and the good things about you. That food critic messed you up, and it's like you had to start all over. You're starting all over again. And like I said, it could have been that bad for you, or you could have been at a little fast food restaurant, and nobody don't know you from the next person. You could have been in there flipping burgers, and I know, and I'm saying that in his case, like that would be like terrible for him, knowing that he came from New York and a reputation that he's built and a brand that he's built for himself. I know that will be kind of devastating. But no, I'm not talking about for anybody who's just out here trying to get it and you working your way from the bottom to the top. No, that's cool. Do what you gotta do. If you gotta be flipping burgers, whatever you gotta do, just thank God and know that it's temporary. It ain't gonna be forever. But anyway, so I felt like this was a blessing for him to end up at this hotel, because this hotel it's really nice. It's coastal, it's beautiful, and it's family owned. So the people here are hands-on. They really care about their guests. They're going the extra mile for them. And they're going the extra mile for you, because apparently the dad didn't even know like all of this has happened, because he ended up revealing this to Liv. Well, Liv kind of pulled him up on the internet and saw what was happening, because that same food critic is coming back to their hotel to review their food. So this is like, wow. And to meet head on, face to face with the same guy again, like Liv is like, we cannot afford, my dad cannot afford a bad review. They are barely making it now. This would totally rip them apart. So they have to put together a menu that is going to truly work. We can't be doing all of that what you was on before, okay? We have to really put some pizzazz in this thing, okay? We got to put heart in here. People got to feel a love in this menu now. And so that's what Dads and Liv are working through right now. Like getting this menu together, revamping the restaurant part of the hotel, like making it different. Like they're blending that whole fine dining with the whole coastal thing and that heartwarming, family-friendly environment. They're blending the two in a very like a balanced type of way, and it's working out. Little by little, it's working out, and it's only because I felt like Liv came into the thing very humble, and that spoke a lot about her character, knowing that this is her family's business. They hired you, like you are getting paid from my family. And she could have been some kind of way, but she totally like knew her place. Like she was like, they're gonna make all final decisions together, but their area of expertise, they're gonna stay in their lanes. They're gonna offer their opinions and different things, but they're gonna work together and know, okay, he is the chef, he knows the kitchen, he knows food, and I am the designer over here. I know people, I know atmosphere, I know colors, I know all of that, what we give, what we're looking for, and we're gonna blend this whole type of thing together. So when people enter this restaurant, they will really feel like at home, and they walk away with such an experience that it will just be like, I have to come back here. I gotta come back here. I got to come back here. And so to see them build like this thing from the ground up, it was amazing. And because Dad's humbled himself and truly let go of those like things he just had about himself that really was a turn off to the regular average individual. And I was so happy, and Liv played a big part in that, seeing how she interacted with him, seeing her humble and gentle spirit, and she was so full of fun and light and joy. And that was a little bit of he was stuffy. He really was. He was stuffy at the very beginning of this film, and it just shows like how you can, your personality, that gift that God put inside of you, can totally whip somebody into shape and bring out some color in them. And so we start to see Dex like playing and having something about him. I was like, okay, now I'm here for it. What we doing? But overall, this film was so much fun. When you have like I'm on the beach, I feel like I'm on a vacation. We got some delightful food, some finger food, some street food. Like, okay, I'm like, hey. I feel like I done went somewhere. I felt like I done ate something that was so good that I even want to look up online and see, okay, where can I find these treats at and everything. So overall, love for starters, it was fun. And that's one of the things that I truly enjoyed about this film, that it was fun, it was bright, it was colorful, it had you filled with so much laughter, smiles, and rooting for the characters as well. Of course, you got love sprinkled all in there and everything, so you're gonna get that. But streaming right now on Hallmark Plus, y'all enjoy this and have a good time with it. Or is it? I'm looking down here. I'm like, is it Hallmark Plus or is it something else? Because I'm like, watch this. I wish I could watch it because I watched this like last week or something, y'all. I'm trying to make sure I got it right. I think it is Hallmark Plus. If it's not Hallmark Plus, it's Great American Pure Flix. So y'all forgive me if I got that wrong. But before I leave y'all for the day, we're gonna go ahead and get into the scripture, and we're coming out of Proverbs. Ooh, this is perfect for that. Okay, this is perfect. Proverbs 29 verse 23, and it reads, a man's pride will bring him low, but the humble in spirit will retain honor. That's all I have for y'all for this video. Y'all let me know in the comments, have y'all watched this film? And if you have, what are your thoughts about it? Did you have a good time with it? Who are your favorite characters? And what were some of the lessons that you walked away from this film? And if you have not watched it, do you plan on watching it? Where did you kind of like, okay, beloved, I enjoyed it through your eyes. I don't know when I'm going to get around to it, but I had a good time through it, through your eyes. And let me know in the comments what your thoughts there as well, okay? So that's all I have y'all for this video. Until next time, may the Lord bless and keep you both now forevermore.